Let me sure. Oh, you can.
Okay. So good afternoon. My name is Alicia Robertson. I'm going to go over some things that I think would be helpful for you this year as teachers to help you in your classrooms as well as lesson planning. This is going to be my 9th year teaching, but we're all still learning together. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is Snowflake. When you have your ClearTouch on and open and you search for Snowflake and hit it to open up, give it a few minutes because this program is very large and it's going to take it some time to open up. So just be patient with it. Don't over click it too many times, because if you do, it will shut down and it will freeze the ClearTouch altogether. So give it a few minutes, but when it comes up, this is what it will look like in Snowflake. Now, this side that you see, there are 2 sides of Snowflake when you pull it up. This is the elementary side. There is also a secondary side, but since we are more elementary focused, I won't go to that just yet. So when you first pull it up, you have the tools, you have some STEM activities, you have some different miscellaneous activities. Now, these are things that are already pre-programmed in for your bookmark section. You can add more, and we can get to that later on, but this is just another option to keep a resource page or a favorite page of activities. You can do this there as well. Then you have some favorites, and the same thing on this one too. If you want to switch it from your bookmark side to your favorite side, you can do that, but we'll do that later on. And then, so back to tools. Now, so what I want to go over is zones. Now, when you click on zones, this is what you'll first see. So you can split the screen into 2 parts, 4 parts. Just to bring one up and show you, this is what it will look like as soon as you bring it up into a split zone mode. Now let me go back to zones. Now you do have some more options with the plus symbol. So all of these are already pre-saved in here. Now I'll get to later on how you can save a zone layout, but when you pull up 2 sides, this is an example of a saved layout I did yesterday. So I teach literature, so I pulled up a reading story and the Canvas side. So if I was going through a story and I might want to say stop and talk about the characters or the plot on that, I can pull the pen up and write on this side. And then I can keep going to the other side. Now, the way that you would do that is this little guy down here. This is your friend. This is the corner Q menu right here. This will control everything you need to know within the zones. So when I hit the corner Q menu, I can swap zones. So let's say if I want the video from this side to this side, I can just tap. I can tap that zone and it will switch it over to the other side, or vice versa. So back on the corner Q menu, if I want to, let's say, pull the video up to the full screen, you would just simply click full screen right here, and that would make the video the primary focus. But let's say I want to go back to my notes side, I can hit the other application. If you have a Canvas or even a different application open, that will be what's up top here. And you click it and it will go to the other side.
Hit your zones again.
Sorry, y'all.
There you go.
Okay. So if I have my layout up, and let's say I'm pre-planning my lesson for the very next day and I want to save what I already have, you would click the corner Q, go back to where it says zones, and then this button right here is where you can save your current layout. So you can save this and pull it up the next day and it should already be there ready to go, because I made this one yesterday and I saved it last night and it's still there. I believe it was up to 15 layouts. It's a pretty big amount that you can save on here. So if you have multiple classes throughout the day, which most of us do, you can save a layout for each class and then just simply pull up, if you on the note side, If you want to write something of class 1, class 2, and that way you can know when you see it in your zones, okay, I need to pull this one up first, this one second, this one third, and all of that. When you are in Canvas right here, so I pulled up Canvas from Snowflake, your toolbar at the bottom, the way I got this video up, I went to the little mountain icon right here, and then I'm gonna click YouTube, and then I'm gonna search. Now, one thing before I even get a video up, do this before the students see it, because you still don't know what might come up from YouTube. So when you search for something, and get the video ready, when it's there to pull up, it will pull up the ad-free and the suggested videos are gone. That's why you need to pull it up from there, because it's just better. It's not going to show all that stuff. And like I said, it's no ads and none of the other stuff that you would typically see on YouTube.
Welcome
It's
to
gone.
Storyline Online.
So you can have that for a video. That's the reason why it's better to pull it up in there in Canvas, so that none of that extra stuff will show up. Okay, so let's say you're done with Snowflake for the day, you're done with your layouts, you're done teaching all of your classes, you've got everything ready. You would hit Corner Q again. If you just want to close the Snowflake application, you're gonna hit Close App. That will just go back to the home screen. And then if you want to get out of Snowflake altogether, you're gonna hit the Corner Q again and hit Exit, and that will take you off of Snowflake and back to your home screen. Now this is on the PC side. We'll get to the Android side in a little bit, but that's how you would use Snowflake and Zones to help you with planning lessons and that sort of thing.